Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr with Doris Burke on our sideline. Well, it was the Charlotte Hornets winning their last game against the Pistons in Detroit. And they barely squeaked by with that one, edging out by just 1 point.
Seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game, Kevin. Their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So the Wizards 5 right now. Henderson, he's in a shooting guard. Pierce and Nene filling up the forward spots. Wall out there with Gortat.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Outside, Walker. Kicks it to Jefferson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
I agree. It settles a team down offensively, and you establish success in the post. That forces the defense to make some adjustments.
Wall, that's good.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against Milwaukee.
And, guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too, I mean, with the way they just kept coming at him, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work. The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
It's not very often you can say this about the future is looking pretty bright in Charlotte.
So often the season ends and you're thinking about the issues you've got to deal with, but right now the Hornets headed in a good direction.
Outside, Walker. Stevenson setting the pick for Walker. On the wing, Stevenson. To the left wing. Here's Jefferson. The shot is off. Gortat with the defensive effort. Wizards have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Nene with the screen on Walker. And Wall kicks to Henderson. Looking for Gortat. He gets it there. Outside, Pierce. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the wing. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, they really had their number in that game. Big margin of victory for them. They got there by really including their bench. The depth became a major factor. They just wore them down. Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
So it's Washington now. Now Wall. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Henderson dishes the Wall. Henderson against Walker. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Kemba Walker picks one up. What Steve just talked about regarding how much they spread their scoring around was probably the most striking thing about that big win.
And the fact that they did have such a huge lead allowed them to even use their bench a little more than normal, and that was something that served them well.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the night right here. First one falls for him. And the Hornets making a change here. Biombo's checked in. He's off on the second. Charlotte trailing. Right side to Walker. And it's Zeller atop the key. On the wing, Stevenson. Henderson defending. Kept alive. Biyombo. That's good.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Wall passes to Pierce. Henderson with the screen for Pierce. And Gortat kicks to Henderson. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And again, Washington no good. Wall against Stevenson. Down low. And the basket good.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Here's Nene. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist making his last shot. And that one's good.
The turnaround jumper. That was a thing of beauty.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Conley's checked in for Cody Zeller. Henderson comes in for Kidd-Gilchrist. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Kemba Walker. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. DeJuan Blair, he's checked in for Gortat. Humphries comes in for Nene. Martell Webster, he's checked in for Paul Pierce. And Miller's subbed in for John Wall. Here's Miller. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
That's as easy a 2 points as you could ask for.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And Stevenson kicks to Henderson. Back to Stevenson. Banked in off the glass. Stevenson's got his first points of the night.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Now here's Henderson. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Blair trying to get open. Henderson no good.
That was a layup. When you've got to knock that down, you've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Lets it fly from 18. Again, the Hornets score.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Miller off a pick from Henderson. And it's Miller penetrating. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
And the shot is good.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
One second left. That's good on the jump shot. Well, up to this point, a contested game as we start the second quarter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Henderson and MKG will fill out the wings. Conley is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Robertson at the point. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Now here's Henderson. Miller. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Hornets. Zeller comes in for Biyombo.